Hello YouTube, it's Rob Maxwell's Grass Cutting Services, based in the northeast of England. I hope everybody's well and having a great day. Okay, today's video. Recently I put a video up about my handheld blower, my little Husqvarna handheld blower, and I really like it. It's a fantastic piece of kit, but I wanted to go to the next level and I was looking for some advice. Well, that advice came flooding in and I'm really grateful, thank you. And there were some great comments, you know, pluses, negatives, what you should buy, what you shouldn't buy. And one of the comments that stuck in my mind was Jim from Northern Ireland. Hello, Jim. Jim said you should always try and get two pieces of equipment, 2 mowers, 2 blowers, 2 strimmers. So if one goes down, you've always got a backup before you start buying sort of ride-on lawnmowers. And Jim's 100% correct, isn't he? So, what did I buy? Well, you know what I bought from the title. I bought the Stihl BR 600. Oh, what a beast! What a beast! It's a powerful bit of kit, isn't it? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to let you have a look at it, and then I'm going to show it you in action, doing a few domestic gardens. Then we'll come back and have a chat on what I think the positives and negatives, and was it worth its money? I think it was 500 quid. Didn't tell the wife though. See you in a bit. So here is the BR 600 Stihl backpack blower, and I tell you what, it's bigger than I thought, and I'll show you on my back in a moment, but it's a solid piece of equipment as always with Stihl. I like these straps, they're well mounted, they're very comfortable. You know, they feel like a good quality Bergen day sack. It starts very easily. One thing I will say is this choke button, when you turn it off and store it, make sure you don't put the revs on permanent like that, because if you do, it makes this choke button null and void. And when I first purchased it and tried to start it, I thought I'd broken it and I had a bit of a panic. Then I realised what you need to do is bring the start button down to the R and leave it there, otherwise the choke is null and void. So as you can see, it's down there now. Then all you do is just put that there. So I'll show you on my back, but as always, still solid piece of equipment. It weighs 10 kilos, and which is about 22 pounds. It's comfortable on your back, but you know you've got it on your back, let me tell you. Power wise, I'd say it's probably about 4 or 5 times the power of the handheld blower, which is a beast. So this is the BR 600 on my back, lovely and comfortable. I love this arm's flexibility, the rotation left and right, so you can direct the blow where you want to and push the leaves in the direction that you need to. It does sit comfortable on your back, however I have one little niggle. All the power comes through the right hand side, and that can swivel the machine that way, and the result of that is this shoulder harness can slip down. So what I'm going to buy is a strap with a clip in. You get them from Go Outdoors and something similar, and it just keeps the shoulder straps together. You do get them on Bergens and day sacks and the like, but apart from that, it's a beast. This here, the trigger mechanism, that there, you put it on and it gives you pull power without having to press the trigger. I'm not sure that's necessary. I like the sensitivity of the trigger, and there's no pressure on your finger there whatsoever. Don't do what I do, press that by mistake, the engine goes off, then you have to take the whole machine off your back and then restart it. A little bit of a pain, so I just leave that and just use the sensitive trigger. It doesn't cause you any discomfort, and it allows you to give as much power or a little power as you need. Storage. This thing here can be a bit of a pain. So what I plan to do is buy a little strap, Velcro strap, that will go around there into the handle, the carrying handle, and it'll keep that vertical upright. So then when you put it in the garage or in the back of the van, you've just got a little bit more. I mean, trying to store that down there, it's a pain. It's a little bit more compact. So I'll go to Go Outdoors or some walk-in shop. I'll buy a strap for the chest, and I'll buy a strap for the tube, so it stores a little bit better. one thing, when you first get it, don't do what I did. I didn't read the instructions and I thought, blokes, we don't do it. And I put it all together and I got the pipes in the wrong position. So I had to take it all apart and start again. Read the instructions. So, the BR 600. It's a solid piece of equipment. I like it. Was it a bit of a treat? Yes, it was. So this garden is a fortnightly maintenance garden, and the grass is soaking. We've had a bit of rain overnight, and you can see the dew blowing off the ground. The first thing I do is I usually blow all the leaves that have fallen from the laurel hedge back underneath, and they'll turn to mulch. But I found, because this was so powerful, the BR 600, I was able to go round and give the lawn a good blow and get rid of the dew, which in turn allowed a better finish when I mowed the lawn, so I was really pleased with it. Just watching this video though, I haven't got that backpack blower fitting very well on my back. It looks like a right bag of spanners, so I'm going to go and have a little look at these straps and make sure I can get it a little bit more tight on my shoulders and fitting more square. But my first impressions, I like it, very powerful, and I'm sure it will come into its own over the next coming years, and especially during the autumn. This is just a small, medium size back garden. It's about 140, 150 square meters, fortnightly cut. Is it a little bit excessive using the backpack blower on this lawn? It is, but you know what it's like, boys with toys. So I thought, I'm taking it with me. I'm going to have a little look, and what I'm doing here is just going around the edges, blowing any debris off, which I would normally do with a handheld blower. But this is well, it's just it works a treat. It works, but I would say it's a little bit overkill for a garden of this size. But I enjoyed using it, and I'm pleased. I'm pleased I've got it, but I don't think it'll be coming out on a regular basis while I'm doing lawns like this. So there it is. It's an absolute beast, isn't it? It's so powerful. God, it took my breath away. Domestic gardens, is it necessary? No. The handheld blowers, it's more than enough. However, it's a nice luxury to have, especially when you get lawns where they're full of dew, and you can blow the dew off and then you get a better cut. Or if you have to double cut it because it's so long and wet, you give it its first cut and then you give it a good blow, which with the backpack blower, it gives a better performance obviously than the handheld blower, and then you give it its second cut and it gives a more professional finish. I've used it on a couple of jobs where I look after blocks of apartments, and there's a road in and out and it gets covered in twigs and debris, and it's made mincemeat of that. It has, honestly, it was brilliant. Will I take it on my gardening round when I'm doing domestic gardens? Probably not. Where it will come into its own is we're now sort of heading towards the end of August. Once October and November and the leaves start to drop, then it'll earn its keep. Am I pleased I bought it? Yes. Am I pleased I bought the BR 600? Yes, I am. I think it's fantastic. I love Stihl products, as you know. It starts really easy. I don't think it's as noisy as people have said in previous reviews. I think it's really it's no more noisier than the handheld blower, I don't think. One little complaint though, the strap, because all the power's coming through your right shoulder through the tube, it sort of twists it on you and the strap tends to fall over. So like I said, I'm going to buy you get them on Bergens and Daysacks. They're like a little strap where you clip into one another and it keeps the shoulder harnesses from slipping down. I'll invest in that. Apart from that, really pleased with it. Did I need to buy it? Honestly, no. my handheld blower and the Fiskar rake would have done. However, 2 of everything, and it would have been a bit silly if just to buy another handheld blower, I think. So I'm pleased I bought the backpack blower. I'm pleased I invested in the business. It'll help with the tax, and come leaf season, I think it's really gonna sort of, you know, earn its keep. That's the right way of putting it. So I hope you've enjoyed the video. Thank you for all the advice, and I followed it, and I'm pleased I did. Thank you for all the comments and all the subscribers. I am truly blown away. I try and answer as many comments as I possibly can, but I apologise I can't answer them all. I used to be able to, but not anymore, and I'm not moaning. You know, it'd be a full-time job if I'm honest. It would be. I spend enough time on it at the moment. Well, that's good. You're still on that phone. But no, thank you. Thank you very much. Take care. And remember, when the green gold's growing, keep mowing. Take care now.